Oh, really, Mr. Holmes, this is a bit too thick.
My apologies, Mrs. Hudson. Once again, you've proved yourself far above ordinary women.
Well, Mr. Holmes, I did as you told me to. I moved the statue every few minutes, when suddenly the whole blooming thing falls on top of me.
But you've done very well, Mrs. Hudson. Very well. Lestrade, bring in the prisoner. Oh, may I see that, Lestrade? Thank you. That's an admirable and unique weapon. Absolutely noiseless and of tremendous power.
Crikey.
I knew von Herder, the German mechanic who constructed it, to the order of Professor Moriarty. I've known of its existence for some time, but I've never handled it before. Ah, Watson, yes, I've just been murdered. Perhaps you'd like to see who my assailant is. As I thought.
But Holmes, that's Colonel Henslow.
And what are you charging me with?
Why, for the attempted murder of Sherlock Holmes, of course.
No, Lestrade, I shall not appear in this. To you, and you alone belongs the credit for this remarkable arrest. With your usual happy mixture of cunning and audacity, you've got him.
Got him? Got who?
Well, the man who climbed a tree in the park last night. A hornbeam, to be correct, and shot Ronald Adair through the open window of his flat in Park Lane.
Has it occurred to you, Mr. Holmes, that it must be rather difficult to climb a tree and shoot anyone when one only has one arm?
Ah, yes, I'd forgotten. Your left arm must be causing you great inconvenience. Yes. Lestrade, I wonder if you'd be good enough to free it for the Colonel.
Hello? What's the game?
Let me introduce you to Professor Robert Moriarty. The mythical Moriarty. My obsession. I warned you when you called upon me yesterday that sudden impulses were dangerous. I observed that the first molar in your left upper jaw was very badly filled with gold. And when Colonel Henslow was feeling as if he'd lost the sun, I observed the same bad workmanship in the same tooth.
You clever, cunning swine. You think you've got me and you're safe, but you're up against an organization, Holmes. They'll get you. They'll destroy you. I might even do it myself.
Take him to the station, Lestrade. Yes. I think you'll find most of your organization waiting for you there. Also a brand new saving £70,000 of good English banknotes.
Take him away.
We shall meet again, Mr. Holmes. And next time...
Come on. Are you all right?
I am, except my feelings and my tie, which is entirely disorganized.
Well, we proved our Moriarty theory, all right, Mr. Holmes.
Yes, not easy to throw dust in your eyes, my dear Lestrade. Doesn't do to trifle with Scotland Yard.
Quite true, Mr. Holmes. Quite true.
Well, now, Watson, what about the drink? You'd like one, wouldn't you?
Thanks.
Lestrade?
I can't think how you managed to discover these things, Holmes. I saw nothing that could have put you on the track of the murderer.
On the contrary, my dear Watson, you've seen everything. Except the tree, which I told you about, but you were unable to make the necessary deductions. I knew about the existence of that air gun. I found evidence that a tree opposite the flat had been climbed. By issuing a threat in front of Colonel Henslow, I made certain that during the 24 hours he'd try to silence me as he'd silenced Adair. Hence your little trip to Houston, Watson, and my placing a bust of myself in the window, which Mrs. Hudson moved occasionally to make it appear lifelike. I knew that Moriarty couldn't resist such an opportunity.
But what gave you the idea, Mr. Holmes?
Colonel Henslow himself. Yes, in the conversation I had with him, the irrelevant one about tigers, Watson. You can always tether a goat as a bait and wait till the tiger comes.
Of course. But what about the sleeping Knut?
Godfrey's made us take the sleeping cardinal. That's the painting in the room in which you were tied up, Watson, and through which Moriarty used to speak unseen by his dupes. I've only one regret, that the bust of myself by Angelo Palazzini has been irretrievably ruined.
Really, Mr. Holmes,